World is 3 to 5 years of experience entry level. That's not entry level. Entry level is 0 years. You just got out of college. You just got out of school. You fresh off the press. Entry level, so you can learn. You entering into the job market. Somebody entering into the job market is not going to have 3 to 5 years of experience. When that became the benchmark, I don't know. But these companies like to play around. I've also been noticing this habit of office jobs putting hourly wages instead of paying salary. Why are y'all doing that? Why are you saying that this job is $15 to $17, $18 an hour for a social media manager role, for a marketing associate role? Like, what are we talking about here? Y'all are really trying to play and y'all trying to get away with it. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. And I'm tired of when you go into an interview, the interviewer always has some lame, dumbass questions like, oh, what made you apply to this role? Why do you want to work for this company? Do y'all not need help? Did y'all not post that y'all needed help? Why are you asking me why I'm here? I'm here because y'all said y'all need help. I read the job description and I have all the qualifications that meet this job, so I'm here to interview for the job. Let's talk about the job. I'm not here to talk about why I applied. Do you need help? Do we align on the help that you need? And when can I start?
So, I have applied to many different places, and not a single one has gotten back to me. I'm starting to think that it's a me problem at this point, because like I've applied to so many fucking places. I'm actually going to name off all the places I've applied to, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's hope I don't forget any. Okay. Let's start from the way beginning, okay? Target, Publix, the Starbucks inside of the Target. This was kind of a while ago. None of them got back to me. Okay, this was over the past week, the rest of these places. Ulta, the Skechers store, you don't want to work there. Sprouts Farmers Market, South Beach Tanning Company, 3 different Walmarts, Bath and Body Works, 2 different Starbucks, Buffalo Wild Wings.
All these jobs hiring, but ain't nobody hiring. Y'all picking what I'm putting down TikTok? All these jobs are hiring, but ain't nobody hiring.
So as many of you know, within this past year, I went through 2 layoffs. I worked in the recruiting space. Oh my God, it's my first time talking this morning. And it's been a doozy of a year, to say the least. But what's crazy is that we have come up on the 1 year of the first layoff that I went through. So I want to chat about a few things I feel like I've learned over this past year. I probably should have left that company at least a year before that layoff happened, and I felt it in my gut and I didn't listen to that feeling. And ultimately, like, everything happens for a reason, and that's fine. But moving forward, I would like to do a better job of listening to my gut when it comes to my career. Some other things I've learned is that, I guess just for myself in general, the idea of being financially tied to one job and one source of income again gives me a lot of fear. With both layoffs, it was just, the first time in my career so far I've experienced just kind of that crippling panic that sets in when your sole source of income is taken from you, and your health insurance and so many things that are outside of your control. Something else I learned is that kind of corporate culture has been so ingrained in us and in our generation and the generations before us. And I really thought that there was just one career path for me, that recruiting was the thing I was good at, and that's what I was going to do. And I'd been good at it, and I was just going to continue in that space and down that career path. And I realized over this past year, and especially the past few months since my second layoff, that the skills that made me a really good recruiter make me good at a lot of other things. And that maybe I can pivot. Maybe I can do something completely different that I never thought I could do. I act like I've been in my career for so long, but I really haven't. And there's so many other things out there I could be doing. And lastly, I have learned that I am much happier outside of the corporate 9-to-5 life. Like, yes, the stress of not having like stable income is a lot, but the flexibility to own my own life and schedule and income is so rewarding, and I feel so much more just like fulfilled as a human being that I don't really know if I want to go back to that life. So those are just some things I've learned over this past year. It's been a doozy.
Finding a job will only get harder, and remote work next to impossible. We're living in a highly competitive global job market. With AI, HB1 visa overemployment, and thousands applying for the same position, it's crazy ridiculous trying to find a job. According to Allwork, by 2027, the majority of the U.S. workforce will freelance. Freelancing is defined as someone who works for themselves rather than for a given company. Are you ready? Let's play yay or nay. Who can start their own remote online business? Leave your comments below. You know, it dawned on me today. If most of the workforce will freelance by 2027, then most people, most everyone will be forced to become freelancers. Let me explain. Currently, big tech and all the big major corporations are laying off in droves. These jobs are not coming back. Therefore, in my opinion, the entrepreneurs and freelancers who start businesses, they won't hire employees. They will 1099 you or independent contractors, forcing you to become freelancers. It's almost going to be like tag, you're it. Freelancing is definitely the wave of the future, but you have to have the attitude like her. I dubbed her as Escape because she escaped the matrix by using her knowledge, work experience, and skill set as the foundation of her business. Here, she explains it best.
Something else I learned is that kind of corporate culture has been so ingrained in us and in our generation and the generations before us. And I really thought that there was just one career path for me, that recruiting was the thing I was good at, and that's what I was going to do. And I'd been good at it, and I was just going to continue in that space and down that career path. And I realized over this past year, and especially the past few months since my second layoff, that the skills that made me a really good recruiter make me good at a lot of other things. And that maybe I can pivot, maybe I can do something completely different that I never thought I could do. I act like I've been in my career for so long, but I really haven't. And there's so many other things out there I could be doing. And lastly, I have learned that I am much happier outside of the corporate 9-to-5 life. Like, yes, the stress of not having like stable income is a lot, but the flexibility to own my own life and schedule and income is so rewarding, and I feel so much more just like fulfilled as a human being that I don't really know if I want to go back to that life. So those are just some things I've learned over this past year. It's been a doozy.
Best bet is to start your own online business, and don't wait for YouTube to monetize you. Do it yourself. Almost 90% of all videos uploaded by YouTube never exceed 1,000 views. That's right, never exceed 1,000 views. I've accomplished in 90 days what most YouTubers will never accomplish at all, by utilizing content marketing versus content creation. And there's a huge difference. Currently, I have less than 100 subs and 25 videos. Of those, 4 have exceeded 1,000 views. I was applying content marketing before I understood it. For me, it just seemed like the most logical way to drive traffic. Shout out to YouTube for updating the algorithm for 2025. They're now promoting smaller channels like me alongside bigger channels for recommended or suggested videos. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. The new updates combined with content marketing are priceless. It's like having your shot in the NBA, or your night at the Apollo, or your big chance at whatever in life. This is the best time to start or promote a YouTube channel. It's now or never. You don't have to be in tech nor a content creator to make money online. The new entrepreneurs or contentpreneurs are monetizing themselves by applying content marketing to drive traffic to their six-figure remote online business, where they're getting people results, which equals success. That's the new rich. Become a contentpreneur and start driving traffic to your business today. Click the link in the description box to schedule a free consultation via Zoom. And that's all I have for today. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I must go live. I'm out.